Welcome back, everyone, to the Boy and Baldy Show. I am Boy and Baldy, your host here with...
Calum, Baldy, your co-host.
So, this is actually the second time we've had to record this episode.
Yes.
Because the first time, we got halfway through, and I realized I was using the wrong mic. So, we're back 2 weeks later.
That's just how it be.
Yep, and it's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta record 2 weeks later.
Great lesson.
Oh yeah, also, if anyone wants to sponsor us, we're whaling, like G Fuel. You can sponsor this podcast, like Raid Shadow Legends. We're always awaiting it. We're always awaiting the sponsorship. So, whenever you want to, you can just hit us up. All right. So how have you been?
I've been great. How have you been?
If you don't know, this was just after the holiday season. So did you have a good holiday season?
I had a great holiday season. How about you?
Well, if you haven't watched the last video, which you guys definitely should, I went
to Boy and Plenty.
Yeah, I went to Minnesota, so that was fun.
Did you go skiing a lot?
Yeah, we actually did go skiing. It was really fun.
Were you any good?
I was gonna bring. I had this GoPro thing. I was gonna use to
That would have been cool.
record for the video, but
That could have been on your Patreon. Exclusive content.
yeah, I'm a Patreon at 10 million subs.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, but I should have done that. Except I didn't know how to mount the camera properly, so that's why I didn't use it. But you guys should still go watch the video because it's really funny. It was really funny, right?
Had me dying of laughter.
All right, so I guess we had planned one segment we were gonna talk about before we started this, and this was I talked to Calum earlier. I was like, Calum, before we come to the podcast, think of one thing that you've watched that you want to talk about. So I think I'll go first.
Yeah.
So on the trip to Minnesota, I know some people listening know what this is, but going to Minnesota, I got involved in watching this one channel on BuzzFeed called BuzzFeed Unsolved. And I know, it's BuzzFeed, but it gives you nightmares, so it's cool. I'm just kidding. BuzzFeed's Unsolved. I like it because it's like they solve crime. No, they don't solve it, but they talk about old crime cases and demons and supernatural stuff.
Yeah, I've heard about it. It looks really cool.
Yeah. That's why
watch it.
BuzzFeed Unsolved gets the Boy and Baldy Show endorsement from me. So you guys should all go watch it. It's really, really good.
Do you watch other BuzzFeed content or take their various quizzes? No.
You're
on a buzzhead.
On the only BuzzFeed quizzes I've taken, I take them as a joke whenever I'm whenever you're with the boys, you take the quiz, because it's funny. Yeah.
It does have some great sources of entertainment, like the unlimited food one, the unlimited food quiz.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh, I've actually heard. I haven't taken it, but I heard about it. Yeah. I'm more of the what's your inner spirit animal?
Ah, yes. My problem with them is form a breakup and we'll tell you which Brooklyn Nine-Nine character you are. How is
form a what?
A TV show character based on how you break up with this person. It's
they're
so sporadic. None of their quizzes have any direction. It's I don't know. That's my pet peeve.
There was this one quiz that's a video game, but it's supposed to be scary. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. I remember doing it at school once. Yeah, it was weird. So, what is your content you have seen that you give the endorsement to?
Well, I watched a movie called The Bourne Identity. It's the first Jason Bourne movie, and it is really, really good. It had me I just couldn't stop watching it. on the day before our first day back from Christmas break, like I was up to like 12 watching that movie. That's how good it was.
Is it the first one? So the first Jason Bourne movie? Yeah.
I don't think the other ones are as good though. That's how it goes with sequels though. Except for Star Wars, the prequels are amazing.
No, the prequels are great, right? Yeah.
Yes, yeah, they're. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but I legitimately love them.
I'm going to make, I probably shouldn't be saying screen. I'm going to spoil this. I'm working on a video on why the prequels aren't that bad. So be looking for that in the coming months. May come out on May the 4th, maybe. I'm not sure.
Hey, that's my birthday.
Your birthday's May the 4th?
Yeah, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan. So
Epic. Dude, that's cool. And then you get a birthday present by getting to watch the new Boy and Baldy video.
Exactly. That's the only birthday present I really want. A new BOP video.
Yeah, speaking of Boy of Plenty and this podcast, if you guys wanted to drop us any questions to answer on the show, make sure to email us at boyandbaldy@gmail.com. That is BOYANDBALDY. Yes, I can spell. At gmail.com.
boyandbaldy@gmail.com. Just to reiterate.
It'll be in the description. boyandbaldy@gmail.com. Just go there if you want to leave us a question, and we'll answer it next time.
Yes, nothing inappropriate though. This is a family-friendly show.
Get your minds out of the gutter.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you've heard of this, but
tell me.
You know how there's like the Xboxes and like the PS4s and stuff, or PS5s?
Yes.
There's a new console on the market now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Please, enlighten me.
The KFC console?
Dude, the KFC console? The one that heats your chicken as you play?
Oh, yes. I am going to.
Dude,
I'm going to get the KFC console day one.
If I don't get that,
I'm ditching all my Xbox, PS4. No. Like, Nintendo garbage.
Selling all of my guitars, all of my consoles, everything I own just to get the KFC console.
Yeah, even if it's like $1,000.
One too?
Burger? I don't know. I only heard of the KFC one. I don't think.
The KFC console.
Yeah, the KFC console. That
innovation. That's where it's at.
Yeah, like, if you don't buy the KFC console, like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah.
Like you're not a real gamer if you don't buy the KFC console.
But it's more than a console. It's like a chicken incubator.
Oh yeah, and you can infinitely like eat. You don't even have to like get up to eat. Like the real drawback to gaming is that you have to eat. You have to eat. But with the KFC console, you don't have to leave to eat.
Now, are we allowed to say the POG word on this show since it was banned? Or
Dude,
is that off limits?
PogChamp got banned.
I can't believe, why did they ban it?
I don't know.
People, put PogChamp after, horrible, horrible things,
I have no idea.
Because all I remember
it's just really sad. I miss the PogChamp. They said they're gonna make a new one, but how do you make a new
PogChamp? It's such an institution. You can't just
make a new PogChamp emote.
That's like creating a new god. It's near impossible.
Yeah, just near impossible.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the new PogChamp will just be insane. The best, even better than
PogChamp version 2.
Ooh, so it's like a. What would
PogChamp? The PogChamp strikes back.
Okay, that's a question I have for you. Which Star Wars movie out of the original trilogy do you think is the best?
The Star Wars movie out of the original trilogy.
Yes.
I'm a nostalgic boy. I like Return of the Jedi because it's like the ending, and it was satisfying until the new movies. It was satisfying because you get to see Darth Vader's redemption. And,
yes, and
that was
the OG. Palpatine.
You could say Zuko had a better redemption arc or whatever, but Vader did it first. So.
Exactly. And my problem with the new movies is the fact that they had multiple directors and
I think they nothing against Rian Johnson or J.J. Abrams. Just let one of them have the whole trilogy.
Exactly. They could have done so much more with
it. If you split it up, they're just trying to fix what the other one did instead of working with a whole vision. I don't know.
Because then they wouldn't have to have brought back Palpatine, which completely ruined Darth Vader's self-sacrifice.
Yeah. I don't know. Why did they even split up? I don't know why they split up the
I have no clue.
There's probably a very, very good reason. I'm just kidding, not really. I don't know. Did you hear about all those new Disney Plus shows being announced for Star Wars?
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch of them. I only watched the. Oh yeah, did you watch The Mandalorian?
I actually have not finished it yet because I don't know why, but after a while it just starts to feel it felt like a chore, watching it with what you call it, the with school. I just feel like I didn't have enough time to watch all of that. I really need to catch up.
You need to watch. You could skip to the last episode, but the last episode is really good. It's worth it. It
is. All right.
Yes. It's really good, and anyone who's also seen it will unless you're a hater.
Unless I'm a hater. Ooh.
No haters allowed. Yeah. So, going back, another thing that you and I have both seen recently is the new movie Soul.
Yes.
Correct? You've seen some of it, at least?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I actually watched it just last night before recording this. So, I mean, maybe I'm just not big brain enough. The movie was kind of weird. I don't know.
It was. The fact that
this is spoilers.
That is just weird. I wish he would have just been accidentally dropped into the soul realm, not him actually being in critical condition in a hospital.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the point of that. Yeah.
And the fact that it just comes back to life and everyone's just kind of cool with it. I don't know.
They're no one's oh yeah, you were in the hospital. What?
I know. Yeah. It's so weird.
Yeah. I don't know. It was.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Do you remember the Cats movie? Did you watch it?
I actually did not. Did you watch it?
I did, with my sister and someone else's sister.
I've watched YouTube videos about it, but I've never watched it myself.
It was I actually wanted to leave during it. It was so bad. I can't make it up. It was awful. The only thing that was good about it was it ending.
Didn't the main character die or something? I heard about that. I don't know.
I can't even remember. It was a fever dream of a movie.
Never fever dream of a movie. Is that your least favorite movie of all time?
That's a hard question.
Well, what's your favorite movie of all time? We'll ask that question.
Probably, I really like The Phantom Menace, and people say that's the worst of the prequels, but I think it's the best of the prequels, obviously.
Because it has Liam Neeson in it?
Yeah. No, I don't know what I love about it so much, but it was the first ever Star Wars movie that I saw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's the only Star Wars movie that I've seen in theaters other than the...
Wait, you saw it in theaters?
Yeah, it came out for like a special weekend. My dad was hey, they're playing The Phantom Menace again. It's it was I was really, really young. I can't even remember what the occasion was, but they showed it again for some reason. And it was the first movie I saw that wasn't in the afternoon. It was at 8:00. And so I saw that at the movie theaters, and so I think it just has something special with me, so it might be a little bit biased, but I don't know.
Dude, I wanna the saddest moment of being a Star Wars fan was when I was young, going to watch The Force Awakens in theaters on opening night. I'm a big Luke Skywalker fan, So
and then just no Luke Skywalker.
No, so I go in, I'm excited. I'm 10, so I haven't seen any of the trailers or anything. I don't know what to expect. So I walk in, ready to watch the continuation of my favorite story of all time. And then the first words are Luke Skywalker has disappeared. And I was so sad the entire rest of the movie. And then even at the end. No, and then at the end they're just and then they show him for 30 seconds and I'm oh no, please don't end here. Please don't end here. And then they ended it and I was
oh,
Well
must have
played,
been
Disney.
very disappointing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Disney ruined the Star Wars franchise.
Yeah, it's like
Except for The Mandalorian and the new
heck?
Obi-Wan show.
I haven't. New Obi-Wan show's not out. When's it come out?
I know, but like the fact that it is coming out, I think it saved Disney. I don't know when it's coming out, but I just can't wait to see Hayden Christensen again.
Wait, he's in it?
Yeah, he's Darth Vader in it.
When's the Obi-Wan show take place?
I have no clue.
Alright. Maybe it's after Revenge of the Sith. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I remember is that like I was looking at it on Instagram and people were like, "Oh my gosh, Hayden Christensen is gonna be in it." And I was like, "What?"
Pretty weird. I didn't know that. Then again, I haven't been paying attention to like much.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Hey guys, did you know that we're gonna try and get our podcast on Spotify?
Yes.
And Apple Podcasts.
Yes. And then you can watch it.
So
or
if
you
you're
can
watching,
listen to it.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, you guys should definitely go and watch this episode again, but on Spotify.
You should just stream it constantly when you're at
maybe
school.
Maybe like listen when you're asleep. When you like fall asleep.
Yeah.
Fall asleep to the Boy and Baldy Show.
You want to be hearing our voices.
As you drift to sleep and when you wake up in the morning.
Maybe we could have like a whole different like genre of podcast. We could have like an ASMR sleep time podcast. Where we like whisper into our mics. No? You don't think that's a great marketing idea?
Yes, we would get so many views. Yeah.
You know, if people like already like watch ASMR, I think there'd be no limit to what we could do with ASMR.
How many people do watch ASMR? I'm gonna look it up right now.
Millions.
Millions.
But ASMR is so weird.
Alright, ASMR.
Like, I understand the concept.
2 million views? Wow. ASMR for people who haven't gotten tingles. I just watched, that's like the first one. One of the first ones.
I mean, I get the tingles, but I still don't watch it because it's weird. I don't like people whispering in my ear and like chewing. That's the weirdest one in my opinion, the chewing. Chewing is just an unpleasant thing to hear.
Is that like the mukbang or whatever, or no? I heard like mukbang. I think it's like when you eat food on camera. I'm not sure.
Mukbang is when you eat like a ton of food.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just not into that kind of stuff.
Neither am I, no.
I'm sorry. I don't want to watch people eat food. Even when it's for a movie. If I'm like watching a movie and people are eating food, I'm like, I want to eat food. I want to eat food. Why are you get to eat food and I don't? It makes no sense.
I want to be force-fed, not like force-fed, but like fed with the force, a pear.
Fed what? You mean like in episode 2 when she
like and it looks really,
like,
really
no, it's like, here comes the plane.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, here comes the airplane. She's like, ah.
And the scene is so like badly CGI'd.
Oh, the only good thing about that scene is the Across the Stars song. That, like the song. That song's good. But yeah, everything else was like weird. Now, before we got sidetracked, what were you gonna talk about?
I completely forgot.
Alright. Oh, also, if you know us IRL and you want to be on the show, you can let us know, because we will be taking guests on the show periodically.
Yes, periodically. Not every episode.
If you're a fan, you have to be not sus to come on the podcast though.
Oh, I gotta leave then. Oh, got it.
Yeah. But if you do, because we will be trying to get some guests on the show at some point, which could be fun.
Yes.
On that note, now that the year 2020 is over, we've all had a lot of time to play some good old video games. What was your favorite video game you played this year? Or the most impactful to you?
Probably Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not completely finished with it yet. I'm
Rojo
close,
Redemption Dose.
Let's see. I'm like at a part like where the main character has like debilitating tuberculosis. So no spoilers.
What? Does he die?
People have told me he dies, but I've tried to stay away from spoilers. But I think he dies since it's like 1899 and he has tuberculosis. So
why don't you just get the vaccine? I'm just kidding.
yeah,
is there a tuberculosis vaccine? I don't know. If there is, he's an anti-vaxxer. Tuberculosis vaccine.
There has to be like antibiotics to it, right?
There's a vaccine. When was it invented? 1921.
1921. Wow.
Yeah, wow. Pretty whack. Imagine living
Pretty whack, yeah.
But you know, if I could ever live in any point of history other than now, I would like to live during the American Revolution, because that'd be fun. Because
yeah, that'd be pretty pog.
Unless I died, then that'd be pretty not pog.
I'd want to live through World War II. Now that sounds really stupid.
I was like, whoa there.
Just because, like, I've always wanted to be a military man, but like right now we're kind of in a pointless reason. Like
there's no major. I mean, there's wars, but like
it's not really like for anything except for oil.
there's no like bad guy we need to clap.
Exactly. Yeah. I want to fight the fascists.
Yes. All right. So I'll talk about my game.
Yes, tell me about it.
The patented Boy of Plenty Game of the Year award goes to 2 games actually. Animal Crossing: New Horizons and No Man's Sky.
Ooh.
Yes. First,
please tell me about No Man's Sky, because I have no idea what it is.
I'll explain in a sec. First, Animal Crossing. Well, I know a lot of people liked Animal Crossing. I did too. It was. I played. That was like the only thing I did for like the entire month of April and May. Was like wake up, play Animal Crossing, go to sleep. That was what I did.
What about school, Brock?
School was out of session.
We were all online.
Oh yeah, but online school
skipper?
took like maybe
like 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have Zoom school. I don't know.
Oh, you
why.
didn't? Oh.
No, okay, they had like a meeting like every once in a while, but like most of it they just assigned homework and then I got it done in like 20 minutes and then they're like, whoop.
They should have just canceled school.
Yeah, but I am among the masses that enjoyed Animal Crossing: New Horizons. I think it's pretty
haven't
fun.
played Animal Crossing, and I have a Switch with Animal Crossing.
Dang.
I have not played it.
You've not played Animal Crossing: New Horizons?
It just doesn't.
Wait, do you have it? Do you have the game or no?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Oh, you should play it. It was fun. But on for maybe I don't know more impactful, but definitely the more surprising game I enjoyed. No Man's Sky. So this game was under a lot of heat when it came out. I think 2016 because frankly it wasn't that good. And I got the game I think maybe Christmas of either 17 or 2018. And I think it was 2018. So I played the game in 2018. Maybe tried to play it like twice. And I just didn't know what to do. Or like I did. It was so weird and confusing though. So I dropped the game for like 2 years. And then I came back like, when was this? Like September or October of this year. I went and I think it was fall break. I was like, you know what? I'll go play some No Man's Sky. And I played it and I grinded that game. I haven't beaten it, but I've grinded like a lot of the game. I got like a nice freighter and like a nice starship. And I built a base, not a good base, but most of my base is a freighter. But I thought I like the game. It's really good. I recommend if everyone's like No Man's Sky is bad, I'm not gonna get it. Like especially with like the Origin updates and because the devs have been updating the game for like a long time. I think ever since it released, they've been adding updates, and I think the game's been gotten a lot better since even when I played it 2 years ago. It's gotten a lot better, or like easier to like play and understand. So if anyone's like, I don't want to get the game, I heard bad things about it, they probably aren't recent, and you should just give it a try because it's fun.
Like, what do you do in it?
So you like spawn on like this planet. You find a starship so you can like mess
fly.
around with that.
Yeah.
So you have to fix it. Then once you fix it, you can go anywhere. There's like a main quest, or loosely tied, like a few main quests.
Yeah.
But like, you don't have to listen to them. Like, you can
Is
build
it
a
kind of
base.
it's like a RPG, but like in space?
Yeah, it's like really open world though. I mean,
That's awesome.
kind of. Yeah, it's open world. I'd say that. More like open universe.
Oh, you got him, dude.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
had me
but
fooled.
there's even like black holes you can go through. And I think
That is
it's
awesome.
like you can get to other galaxies, which I don't. That seems like too big almost for me. So like the black holes, they lead to different galaxies or something, and that's like, I think the devs were too ambitious there. Like,
Oh, right.
I
yeah,
have no idea what I'm doing now. Since I found the black hole, I'm like, what?
That's my least favorite thing in a game where like you feel really comfortable in a certain zone and you get
And then
ripped
they-
out of that zone.
and
you
then
have no
they-
idea
yeah.
what to do.
They kind of did that in Breath of the Wild when you left the Great Plateau, but I don't know. That game felt a lot easier to handle. But that's just like the closest thing I like can relate it to is like that. So I don't know. It's still a good game. I'm just staying in that one galaxy that I found. I'm just gonna be there for like a long time probably. So. Yeah, I recommend No Man's Sky.
Really?
It's the Boy and Baldy Game of the Year 2020 from
You know,
Brock.
Red Dead Redemption, I might have to take this back because it's really good after a while. But then, like, for a while, I mean, but after a while, it gets, like, it feels very repetitive. It feels like the missions are the same. And the story gets a little, like, boring because it's just you robbing a bank, you failing robbing the bank, and then your leader saying he has a plan, taking you somewhere, and then it just, recycle it, and while your character slowly dies of tuberculosis. Like, after a while, it starts to feel like that. So, just in terms of pure enjoyment and not story, GTA 5, playing it with my friends, have made like some of the best memories of this year.
Dude, I know this is really cringy, but that's like back when everybody played Fortnite back in the day.
Oh,
You
Fortnite.
you just like hopped
No,
on.
yeah, I know, yeah.
Play with your friends. And
Yeah.
it was like maybe like some nights when you're not going to do anything in person, you're just like, yo, wanna hop on? And it's really more like you're just talking with your friends and like hanging and then like trying to like grind the game. That's
I have no
probably what
shame
I
in
like.
saying that Fortnite was good.
Yeah, but yo, just in case you're wondering, Game of the Year 2019 from Boy and Baldy was Pokemon Sword and Shield. But I'm also releasing maybe a video on why I like Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I know, I'd watch that.
Yeah, I don't know when, but I've started working on the script, so you can be looking forward to that video, guys.
Game of the Year 2019 for Baldy is Rainbow Six Siege. It's just the same
Rainbow
deal with
Six
GTA. Just playing with friends, just the memories on it are
Nice.
priceless. I still
Dang,
remember,
Rainbow Six Siege is 5 years old. Wow.
I know, but it holds up.
I know.
It's kind of
I
bad.
didn't know. I never had the game, but I played it at friends' houses. It was fun.
I don't recommend you buy it anymore because it kind of has the
Yeah,
same
I'm
deal with
probably not.
Fortnite now, where now it's just sweats, and also
Just
like what made Rainbow Six Siege so special was the fact that all like the people you could play as were like realistic, like they all had realistic stuff, like no one had lasers or anything. But now, like people are like have like super strength and like they do have lasers, and that's what really ruined the game for me.
All right.
Now it's just another shooter.
Now it's been about half an hour, so I think that will be all for episode 1 of the Boy and Baldy Show. If you have questions, make sure to leave them at boyandbaldy@gmail.com, right, Cal?
Yes, boyandbaldy@gmail.com.
So, maybe we'll make a social media page. If we do, follow us there.
Yes.
And with that, we'll see y'all
you
next
guys
time.
later.
Deuces.